Here today at Rauta, we are at the KB gym, Rauta powerlifting gym. However, this time I'm not training alone. I have some excellent company to steer me through, give me the kind of things that newbies don't do. Welcome, Mr. Starbuck.
How you doing?
Here.
Hey, nice to be here, man.
We're gonna talk today about heavy metal. We're gonna talk about lifting, workout, but also your show wrestling stuff. So we have a lot of things to go on. But first we need to do some kind of a thing after my deadlifts.
Hey,
Can you give me some ideas?
Yeah, you just finished a nice set of deadlifts, but you know what? Hey, first of all, I didn't come here alone.
Oh, no.
No. I brought Miss Boom Boom 2018 Tanya Sundell with me, man. Because the thing is...
Nice to have you here.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, because we both know, because we're men, and we know that when you got hot chicks, your motivation goes through the roof, especially when they're watching you, and you can watch them too, right?
It's all about testosterone and whatnot.
Yeah, it's all about healthy male libido, and of course, the weights help with this because with your testosterone levels, your growth hormone levels, it's all linked to how hard you push your body.
So shall we get...
Let's get to it.
Yes.
And since we're talking about the dynamics,
so much talk, so little action.
there you go. Get your pull through. Here we go. Bend at the waist and thrust those hips. Open up those arms just a bit. Don't use your arms, but just open to the sides, open sesame. Thrust. You want to get that butt nice and tight. It's like it's a big fucking exercise, man. There you go. Bend a bit more there. Slow it down a bit. Tighten up. There you go. That's it. Pop your hips forward. It's all in the hips, man. Bend forward just a bit more. There you go. Nice and deep. Go deep. There you go. And only from the hip.
All right.
There you go. How does it feel?
It feels nice.
Feels
Not
nice.
as nice as the actual, the movement,
The actual
different places.
The actual act itself he's talking about. You don't want to be politically correct because this is Rauta.
That's really true.
So how about we ask the lady to come on in?
Shall you provide a more feminine approach to this?
I got to wait here.
Työnnä se peffa taakse, tarjoa peffa. Press your ass back. Vielä enemmän. Isompi liike. Joo. Ja kädet saa olla ihan suorassa. Ja menee jalkojen läpi.
Nyt tulee paljon paremmin.
Ja sitten
No
noin.
niin.
Työnnä se taakse.
Sillä melkein sinne 90 asteen kulmassa.
No.
Ota se peukut pystyyn, mutta kun sä avaat sivulle, niin työnnä peukut auki näin. Ja se auttaa tuossa, noin saat sen ikään kuin avattua. Noin, nyt!
Joo.
Nyt tuo alkaa.
Näyttää ihan eri liikkeelle.
Ihan täysin eri liike.
Ja silloin se toki tuntuu eri paikassa.
There you go.
Ah.
That's it. Only from the waist. Ainoastaan vyötäröstä ja lantiosta.
Yeah.
Mistään muusta. Mennä syvemmälle, taivu syvemmälle eteen, syvemmälle vielä. Go lower, there and push. Nyt! Joo, noin. Push back ja nytten. Joo, kyllä. Eli nussi.
Oh yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Fuck yeah. There you go. Fuck yeah.
Kyllä.
Yes.
You got it.
Now I got it.
Now you got it.
Now I got it.
Yeah. Keep those
Yeah.
arms straight. Keep your arms straight. You're not using your hands at all. You're only opening up to the sides at the end. That's it. That's all.
Oh yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. There we go.
Miehistä aina tuntuu.
The main thing you want to look for here is you want your wrists against your inner thighs. You bend from the waist. Bend, nice big bend right here, and you pop your hips forward. Right there. You fuck your hips forward. Boom, motherfucker. There you go. Boom, motherfucker.
As if you were going through the steel door or
That's right.
concrete wall or whatever. As long as it's explosive.
That's right.
It's all about
Explosive. It's all about explosive power. There you go. Boom. There you go. That's it. Open sesame. That's it. and pose at the end. You're always posing right at the end. There you go. Give that cameraman a moment to take a picture. Boom.
Hell yeah!
There you go. Who's the
Let's
man?
do it!
Who's the man?
Who's your daddy?
Who's the man? Come on.
Not me.
For your lower back, you've got the pull through right then and there. It's going to help you with your deadlifts. It's going to help you with your core strength. And I think that overall, I mean, it seems like a bit of a pussy move, but it's not. Because the thing is, this is the thing that you do before your actual deadlifts. You warm up your core, you strengthen your core through moves such as this before you hit the deadlift and start shifting the heavy weight. So how did that feel?
Felt nice. I strongly recommend everybody to do that.
All
No
right.
matter if you're bodybuilder, powerlifter, Olympic lifter, or just random dude, do that at the gym. Just do it.
There we go. So, here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can rotate. Whoosh. 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 And it's a workout for both of you because he's got to transition his weight. He's got to plant himself on the ground. And when I do it, I've got to control my own body so I'm not falling off your back.
Exactly.
So, it's a body weight exercise. It's a hell of a workout. And I call them wrestler sit-ups. All right, Jerry, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Give it a shot, man. All right, son, let's go. All the way down, all the way down. Go low bridge. That's it, come on. Come on. Go down, come on. That's it, go. That's it, come on. That's it. Hook your legs. Hook your legs. Go, go, go.
But sliding.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Bridge, bridge. Bridge. Come on.
Joo, mä tiedän tässä.
Tää on tämmönen erilainen.
Otan tästä niinku promo-shotille.
Tää on se.
Kunnolla sinne kupeeseen. Okay, so hook your legs, and then get your hands here right beside your temples. No, not behind your head. Your temples, here. Yep. All right, and bridge as far back as you can. There you go. All right, sit up, that's it. And bridge back, go all the way down, all the way down. There we go. There we go. All righty. Nice and easy, go all the way down. Boom. There you go. There you go. 1, 2. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2. No. Throw your hands. Throw your hands. Come on. Come on now. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's it, Miss
Yeah,
Boom.
I got
Boom,
boom,
boom.
boom.
That's it, boom, boom. Let's go, boom,
That's
boom.
right.
Boom, there we go.
Yeah.
Come on. Boom, boom. There we go. Come on now.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. There we go. Boom, boom.
All
All right.
right.
Boom, boom. There you go.
Yes.
See? Wrestler sit-ups by Miss Boom
Yeah.
Boom. All right, here we go.
Nice.
But we're not all about training and workout and that muscular work. We'll also talk about metal. After all, this is Rauta channel, a metal channel. So, Mr. Starbuck here, he's not only a show wrestler, like only.
Show wrestler. By the way, Jerry, what's a show wrestler?
Pro wrestler.
Pro wrestler.
Sorry. And he's not just a personal trainer. He's just not a metal music writer. He's man of many talents. And one of his good talents is that he is a heavy metal singer. Is heavy metal singer the right pair of words to use, or do you have a better definition of what you do?
Well, I often say that I'm like an actor, you know. The thing is, I'm in 3 bands right now. So I've got a thrash metal band called Angel of Sodom. I've got a heavy rock band called Stoner Kings, and then I've got a southern rock band called Crossfire. Now, if you listen to me sing in all 3 of these bands, you can't tell it's the same guy. So in this way, I'm like an impersonator, right?
Man of many faces. in a
Yeah,
way.
a man of many faces, a jack of all trades, or a jack of many trades. So I can kind of like morph into the role that I need to be in. Well, I'm a baritone vocalist, like just naturally. My voice is a baritone voice. So like Billy Idol, like James Hetfield, like Rob Zombie. And I remember my first band in Finland back in 1999 was a band called Hallowed. So like, Iron Maiden's Hallowed Be Thy Name, Hallowed. And that was power metal, right? And as a baritone, I'm trying to hit all the high notes and I'm having a real hard time. And I figured, no, this is not for me, man. So then I started Stoner Kings in the year 2000. And that's where I wrote all the music myself. So I know what I'm singing, because the thing is that I don't have to push extra hard. I'm going like mid-range and upper mid-range, but I'm not going to hit the actual high notes like Rob Halford. So I'm the wrong guy for the job if you're looking for Rob Halford, by the way.
Which is your favorite pet if you had to choose only one to take on a distant island?
My favorite pet?
Like in the terms of a band.
Out of all the bands?
Of your bands.
Stoner Kings.
Why?
Because it's my baby. It's like from day one, it's been my brainchild. It was my idea. It was like, it's something that's, I could almost say like intrinsically part of my own soul structure, my soul mud. It's my creation, right? So anything that it's like inherently yours, you're gonna treat that differently than you would something which you're just like, let's say, you're just one of the guys in the band, so you're just like a gun for hire. When you're not a gun for hire, when it's like your bitch, You're
gonna feed it, you're gonna pet it.
It's your bitch. It's not, like Metallica had that song, Ain't My Bitch. Well, what about when it is your bitch? That means that you're gonna treat it.
Nothing else matters moment.
Exactly. So that's when it becomes a different ball game. It's a different ball of wax. And that's why Stoner Kings for me, that is my bitch. Because it's all mine. It's like my child, it's my wife, it's my bitch. That's why. Stoner Kings.
And that is our cue to move to the next accessory work part.
Go.
Now it's time for our next accessory work. And what is this exactly, Mr. Starbuck?
Well, this is the single arm deadlift. Now the thing is that, because you're a deadlift kind of guy, right? You like your deadlifts? You just had a bunch of weight just a second ago. What did you just finish up with your last set?
5 times 217.5.
217.5. That's an honorable amount of weight. Yeah. But nonetheless, I find that in pro wrestling especially, you've got to find a center of balance. That's the one thing. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, by the way, back in the day. He said that you do as much as you can using free weights, so dumbbells and barbells, why not even kettlebells, and as much as you can standing up, because it improves your center of balance, it improves your coordination. You want to be strong?
Full set.
Yeah, you want to be strong from head to toe, learn to do your shit standing up, and use free weights. So we're going to do that right now. So you take your Taffer straps, you got your lifting straps here, and you find that center of balance. Now, here, don't let the bar swing. Keep that bar straight. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth.
It doesn't matter if you do a conventional style or sumo style.
I would say here you need to do the sumo style because of the distribution of weight. Because it's only one half of your body that's basically doing the pull, right? The other half is stabilizing. So therefore, you want to have a wide base.
Yes.
Besides, it looks more fucking manly.
Now, the topic about this toxic masculinity.
What the fuck is that?
We are like, that is not our ball game. We're all about healthy dose of masculinity.
We're all about strong, healthy masculinity, man. That's it. Keep that bar straight, buddy. That's it. Balance the weight. That's it. That's it, yeah. There you go. Pop those hips. Pop your hips. It's all in the hips. So it's just like in every, how could you say, we call them in Finland Budo. Mm-hmm. Budo types of, so in other words, karate.
Martial arts.
Martial arts, anything that revolves around fighting.
Yep.
Your core, your hips are integral. That's like that's where the power comes from. In all the punches, in all the throws, it's all in the hips, right? This is going to help you build that strength.
Yeah, like they say in many different martial arts, everything starts from here. And it goes through these different angles. When it's about punching, like this is throwing, grappling, whatever, this is the area that kind of dominates all those movements. And one cannot just, ignore leg work, because if you just punch like with your upper body, it's basically like slapping work.
Miss Boom Boom, gonna show you how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Miss Boom Boom. So Tanya, tell us, what is the Miss Boom Boom contest? What exactly is that?
It's a...
Turn around.
The name tells everything, kind of. It's a competition of boom boom, booty competition.
It's
Yes.
from Brazil, right?
Yes, it's from Brazil and now it was here first time here in Finland.
First time?
Yes.
And last year.
Yes, last year.
And you won it last year. How many girls took
Yes.
part?
Oh my god, I'm not sure how many we got at first, but something like 10 girls and
10 girls were
Yes.
brave enough to show their ass in public, man.
yeah.
There we go. Boom. Nice and slow. Down, nice and slow. There you go. Down, 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 down. That's it. On a minute. There you go. That's it. Like Yolandios. It's all in the hips. There you go. Squeeze your hips at the top. Pop your hips forward. That's it. Pop your hips. Boom. When you're pulling here, the distribution of weight, you gotta find the center of the bar. It's not necessarily where you think it is. You might have to shift your hand over just a bit, and then from here, boom, boom, boom.
The reason why deadlifters wear such socks when you have a pair of shorts such as me is just because sometimes these not smooth spots are
grip.
just
The
the
grip.
grip
Yeah.
is tearing your skin. So
Ripping your shins apart.
exactly.
You know, I gotta say, back in 1992, 93, I was training to become a pro wrestler in Calgary, Canada. And I went on this bulking phase, right? Where I just want to gain some weight because the thing is that I had to get to 100 kilo. I ate ice cream before I went to bed. And I would do 20 rep deadlifts as my main set, as my finishing set, 20 reps with as heavy as a weight as you can go. And I remember I wasn't wearing long socks. And the bar was scraping my shins. And the blood was like literally shooting out like in a horror film. It was like all over the floor, and people would watch in the gym that, what does this guy think he's doing? It was, if you want to think about hardcore training, that was hardcore back in 93, man, in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. When you got blood shooting out of your ankles, your shins, because of the weight, because the bar is scraping your skin, and you ain't giving up, you just keep on going for that 20 reps, I'd say that's pretty damn hardcore.
Talking about wrestling, that is this pro wrestling.
Yeah.
What it is exactly?
Well-
in your own words.
Well, you know, the thing is, I think people have a real hard time, especially in Finland, understanding what pro wrestling is, because it's not pure sport, and it's not really just entertainment. It's something in between. It's like
Kind
a
of a
hybrid.
hybrid?
It's a hybrid, yeah. And you have to be a master of many aspects, because you have to control the crowd, so it's crowd control. It's match psychology. It's like chess. It's like I make a move, and if I apply a hold to you, do you know how to escape that, counter that, and come out on top, or don't you? So in other words, to build like a very interesting match, you need to have really good skills and match psychology. So in addition to that, you have to have charisma, because if you don't have charisma, the people aren't going to care about you. The number one thing, the absolute most important thing in our business, just like in the movie industry, you think of Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, former WWE World Champion. What's the number one thing when you think of Dwayne Johnson? What's the word that comes to your mind?
Rock.
Charisma. He's bleeding charisma. His little
Yeah,
pink-
of course.
He's got more charisma in his pinky finger than the entire nation of Finland. So the thing, honestly,
true.
it's the truth. So the thing is that you need to be a master of many aspects in pro wrestling, and of course, you need to be able to be believable, because the thing is that it's the art of fighting. That's what it is. It's the art of fighting. And that said, I've got a big event coming up on the 22nd of March, right here in 2019 in Helsinki, Finland. It's called Slam Wrestling Finland Mega Launch. And yeah, that's right. Wrestlers, top wrestlers, both men and women, from 10 different countries. Coming to Helsinki on the 22nd of March, 7 big matches. We got a triple threat match. That's the 3 girls in the ring at the same time, all against each other, right? I got a tag team match. I've got a big man's match. I've got a David versus Goliath match, big man versus small man match. I've got all kinds of matches, hardcore match on the menu at the Circus in Helsinki, the 22nd of March, the biggest professional wrestling extravaganza ever in the Nordics of Europe. You get your tickets from Ticketmaster.fi and come to the show, because if you don't, you'll be a sorry son of a bitch. Now, let's get to it.
So what the hell is going on? We have already balls. Now
Yeah.
we have this mega ball.
That's right.
So what's going on?
So what you want to do here is this is once again a concentration of, well, it's basically like it's a hybrid movement, okay? So what you want to do is you want to squeeze the ball with your ankles, so you're squeezing inward while you do leg raises, so you're popping the hips up off of the bench, and at the same time you're holding the bar above your chest, and as you bring your legs up, you're bringing the bar just a bit over your stomach, your abdominal area. So you're crunching at the end. This is something that's perfect for wrestlers and for fighters. This movement I give to almost, well, not all, but I give to a lot of my personal training clients.
Not grandmother. I want to become a
Well,
pro wrestler.
maybe even some grandmothers. The thing is, I've been a personal trainer now for 14 years in 11 different countries, so I've seen it all. My oldest client was 91 years old.
91, still living, kicking ass and all that stuff.
So what you want to do, squeeze that ball here. Then, hold, release, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That looks awesome.
That is awesome. Give it a shot, buddy. Remember to squeeze in with your, get the ball a bit lower. Get the ball a bit lower between your legs.
Okay.
No. Sorry, no. Get your ankles higher. There. Squeeze. Here we go. And bring the bar on top of your belly. Bring the bar forward. There. Crunch. Crunch. Breathe out as you crunch. That's it. Squeeze. That's it. Pop the hips. There you go. Squeeze. That's it. There you go. Squeeze. Hey, about хорошо, as they say in Russia.
Feels great.
It does feel great. How about Miss Boom Boom? Come on, Tanya. Squeeze. Breathe out. That's it. Come on. That's it. Bring that ball forward on top of your belly. That's it. Come on. There you go. There you go. All righty. All right. There we go. Good.
Yeah. Love it. Yes.
You love it? Hey,
Yes.
you gotta love it.
Yeah.
Whatever is effective, man, you love it because it's effective. And the thing is that, like I said, Coach Body Mike here has been all around the world, 11 countries, 14 years. I've seen it all, man. Trained with a lot of top talents. Functional training.
Functional training brings us back to metal. How do you train when you prepare for albums to come, gigs to do, and whatever in your music stuff?
I think maybe the only thing that I would do then, just that would differ from my normal routine, would be maybe a bit more cardio, like let's say jogging, or maybe bike riding. You know, because you want lung capacity as a singer, right? You gotta have the capacity to hold your breath and to actually sustain notes. So therefore, your diaphragm, train your diaphragm. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Many artists, especially the ones getting older, like 50s, 60s, and all of that, they have bad health because of excessive drinking. They have excessive amounts of drugs, probably bad sleep, bad life habits in general. As a personal trainer and as an artist by yourself, what kind of simple tips you would give these younger generation in order to avoid all these kind of bad habits in tour life and whatever?
But the thing is, I would say, like, if you want to stay healthy, if you really want to stay healthy, the way that you do it, it doesn't matter if you're a musician or if you're just a regular Joe, man. You eat raw food product, which means that the way that nature produces that food is how you eat it, right? You prepare it as little as possible. So in other words, I don't see any bread growing off the trees or sprouting out of the ground. I don't see any bread. I'm sorry. Leave the bread out. Leave it out. The fizzy drinks. I don't see any soda pop growing in no fountains of youth. Leave it out. Beer, same thing. You want your bitch tits? You want to aromatize your body, guys? You want to build that nice big pot belly? You want to look like you got A cup, B cup titties? Well, keep on drinking, man. As you get older, especially, keep on drinking if that's your ball of wax. Me personally, don't want to look like a bitch. I don't drink.
Like a bitch?
No, and I don't drink because it don't do me no good. You understand? The thing is that life boils down to this. How fast is the last decade gone? It was 2009 a decade ago. Now it's 2019. Your life has gone by in a fucking flash, man. It's like a fart in the desert. You can't even smell it. 10 years has gone by. You got about 7, 8, 9 decades of life on this planet that we call Earth. Now the question is, because that time goes by that fucking fast, how do you want to live your life? How do you want to spend those 7, 8, 9 decades? You ask yourself, then you start making the right choices to live right, to eat right, to train right, to sustain your health, because that's all you got during this earthly trek that we call mortality.
What about the people who just adore decadence? They adore this lifestyle. Okay, it's tour, we get free drugs, we get free drinks, we get bad sleep and all that stuff. I don't have the time to eat healthy. I don't have the time to, work out or go for a jog or whatever. These people have excuses, but how many of these excuses are actually justified?
Well, the thing is that there are no such things as excuses, Jerry. There are only reasons why things don't get done. That's the truth. The only thing that's going to give you substance in your life, substance, is doing something worthwhile that has meaning, that other people will, they'll mirror back to you the value of your work and of your deeds. That's the only fucking thing that's going to give you meaning in this life. Coach Body Mike told you so, and so did the rebel fucking Starbuck, man.
Which brings me to the last point. There was a writing by powerlifting coach Tim Wendler, who once said, "Are you going to be Metallica or are you going to be Dogthroat?" You figure out what that means, dear Rauta wearer, because you all know the difference. Are you going to be that kind of a nickel-packish thing or just something else? See you soon, and keep on checking, keep on training, keep on eating, and don't do really, really stupid stuff.
And we'll see you at Slam Wrestling Finland Mega Launch on March 22nd in Helsinki.